Good morning, everybody. PC Outcast here, back with more of the Shadowborn, Erin Wen, better known as, and her beautiful armor. And so we've dealt with one of the quote-unquote suspicious elves. Now we're going to go and take a look into this one over here. We'll just jump over to Fort Kostov. Kostov? I think that's how you pronounce that. And then just walk on down from there. Now this place should be, yep, being held by Imperials. Nice. Looks good, guys. Keep up the good fight for our Lord, the Holy Emperor. Oh yeah, this is a great outfit for a Thalmor. So, don't know what this suspicious elf is all about. Probably another interesting NPC thing. It's up there. Can I get at it from here? It would seem so. Is the suspicious elf going to, like, attack me or anything? No? Everything's good? Oh. Yes, problems. I missed both of them.
Victory is ours. I've always wanted to say that.
Victory is ours. I've always wanted to say that. Hello, Rumarin.
Wow, that was a frightening experience. The Nords should really consider burning their dead. Although granted, it would make opening urns a lot more harrowing.
Are you okay? The skeletons must have surprised you.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry, that's not blood on my face, it's makeup. No, I'm sorry, war paint. Doesn't help much in actual war though, but you did great. That's why you get first shot at rubbing these graves.
I beg your pardon? I hate to do it, but you know, it's their fault for putting gold into their coffins. No, thank you. I honor the dead. I would never steal from them.
You must not be a very good adventurer then, but you'd make an excellent priest. They just steal from the living.
That's true. What's your name?
The name's Rumarin, professional adventurer, blade binder, and grave robber.
Man, you just come right out about it, don't you? What's a blade binder?
It's right there in the word. I summon and bind blades and weapons from oblivion. I was always good with a sword and bow and always too lazy to carry them. Learning how to conjure the weapons I need solved that dilemma.
I couldn't agree more. I have a friend called the Warrior Mystic that does something similar. Once your friends are there to hold you back, you charge ahead. If you have any strength, your weapons would never be a burden. Picked up conjuring weapons just like that?
That's where the knife ears come in handy. Or was it crocodile lips? Toad skin? I can never forget these infernal nicknames the humans give us. What I'm trying to say is that high elves are born with an affinity for magic. A head start, if you will, in the skill of hand-wagoning.
Well, it seems reasonable. Would you classify yourself as a witchblade or a spell sword then?
No, I can't compare to them. Unless by illusion you mean hiding a dagger in my sleeve. Not unless by alteration you mean covering my nose around beggars, or by destruction you mean what time does to love. I consider myself more of a blacksmith. Oblivion is my forge and conjuration my hammer.
Okay, that's interesting. What exactly question for viewers: what exactly is a witchblade as a class? Because all of a sudden now I want to make a witchblade build and a blade binder build and so on. You wear the robes of a college mage.
Not quite. These are actually a cheap imitation, woven and enchanted to look like their more esteemed counterpart. The point is to convince naive patrons the enchantments were performed by a master. They are not.
If you know it's a gimmick, why buy them yourself?
Well, consider the fact that bandits are twice as naive as the average customer looks. Thus, one ruse leads to another. Not that these robes are only good for conjuring a story. The enchantment is far from spectacular, but on occasion it does help me conserve magicka.
Oh, imitation robes. That's some sort of black market operation?
That makes it sound so sinister, like some place you buy fur coats made from Khajiit pelts.
Oh.
Nothing was hurt in the sewing of this robe. Well, maybe the college's reputation.
Who crafts the robes?
Well, I know a guy, a real master of mimicry. Robes from winter.
I know a guy. I can set you up.
There is nothing this craftsman can't replicate. Well, except a personality.
I love this guy, man. I want to take him as a follower, but unfortunately this character is not that kind of character. You must have an opinion on the Thalmor. Do tell.
I do. They're tall, punctual, and have good posture.
That's not quite what I meant. I guess that means you're not a Thalmor. Ha ha.
True, I'm not very punctual, and I'm actually an inch shorter than the average high elf. Wait, that came out wrong. Well, you know what I mean.
This voice actor's fantastic. So what's with the lines under your eyes?
Well, I was going to go for something more subtle, like a wyvern mounting a cliff racer, but I thought that people might misinterpret the analogy. And besides, there wasn't enough room on my groin to begin with, so I decided to paint my face instead. A dash under the eyes helps with the glare. So does a hood.
Helps with the glare, eh? Interesting. I mean, what about in general? Like, do you know if there's any significance to war paint?
Well, in some parts of Tamriel, war paint is seen as a tribal mark for warriors. In others, it can be a family crest, an artistic splash, or just too much makeup. Of course, excessive makeup is traditionally a sign you will service wealthy nobles for gold. And before you ask, my price is 100 septims and no kissing on the mouth. Okay, maybe once or twice, but no tongue.
You're cheap, man. You're cheap. That's a shame. I enjoy tongue jousting. Maybe with a better design, it would look fierce. Yours looks more like whiskers.
Hey, I didn't study war paint application for 10 years at the Lathander School in Chaindal to be mocked by an amateur. Good day. At least that's what I'd say if I didn't think whiskers were a compliment. Which they are.
You're not exactly a serious elf, are you?
Oh, I'm serious about a lot of things. In fact, I'm absolutely dedicated to not taking life seriously.
Do you seriously not take life, though? Because that's kind of my thing. Oh, actually, what are the advantages of using only bound weapons? Well, for one thing, they're weightless.
Well, for starters, traveling light makes it easy to flee. Not that I would advocate running from a fight. No, best to back away slowly until your friends intervene.
Okay. On the flip side, a bound sword is loud, time-consuming, and can't be tempered.
You forgot impermanent, magicka draining, and the fact that they only come in one color. Still, you don't have to carry them. I don't know about you, but the idea of slogging from town to town with a weapon rack strapped to my back is not my idea of an adventure.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I understand. I mean, I only carry a dagger myself, so, you know. Do you know any other magic besides conjuring weapons?
Ever seen an elf juggle 3 axes while conjuring a 4th? tie a cherry stem into a knot with their tongue. Now that's magic. Now, if you mean spells and things, that I'm afraid requires more than being born with your ears pointed skyward. That requires, studying.
Yeah. Nah, man, where are you headed now, anyway?
Oh, I have a friend who works the stables at Windhelm. That's where I'm staying for the time being. I normally travel alone, but that's because I'm insufferable. If by chance you're willing to overlook that, I might make for a good companion.
Oh, man. These characters make
Alright then.
fabulous followers. How much dialogue, how much, like, unique dialogue does he have? Man, I absolutely want to have a character that would take him along. That is so cool. Alright, so that is all. Oh, we gotta go and do that later. I think that's it. We're just going to jump on over and talk to Malchus. As you can probably tell,
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands clean. Let's see. Yeah, got this note.
from who?
Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
We know. Yeah. You've been sending, like, assassins after me. What was I gonna say now? I have no idea. I've completely forgotten. Oh well, these things happen. Anything I want to do here? Oh, great and mystical missive board. Stop pushing me. Open. Thank you. Retrieve an heirloom? Nah. Gather things? No. Deliver things? I don't think I'm heading in any of those directions. Look at this. It's a wannabe ebony warrior. He's got most of it down, but it's still missing the boots.
Let me know if you want anything. I think I got the clean mug around here somewhere.
You look shady. I think you're the one I'm here for.
Can't a man drink in peace?
You don't even have a drink. Maven said that you would be expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard. And we're going to poison the mead.
You have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well, you know what I mean?
How do I fit into this picture?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Is Malice here like the dumb, illegitimate son of Maven? Because he's got the same kind of, you know, sinisterness. Is that a word? It's the same sinister look, but he's nowhere near as clever as Maven. Why bother poisoning the nest?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out.
Okay. How do I get to the brewing vats?
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
What about just going in through the brewery?
Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
But I still have to kill the pests anyway, right? So it's kind of neither here nor there. Why are you doing all of this? What's in it for you?
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery.
There's more to this than debt, though, isn't there?
If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's going to take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him.
Why would she even do that? Why would she not hire me to just, you know, tie up any loose ends?
You want a drink?
Move somebody. Oh, hello. Did you know that there's some Alik'r warriors looking for a Redguard woman? You're Redguard, aren't you?
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help. Please, come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come with me.
Okay, that took a bit of a turn. Okay. Where did you go? Hello?
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. I mean it. I'll cut you in half. So the Alik'r know where I am? What do they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me.
I have no idea. They just asked me to find you.
You can't tell them. Please, I need your help and there isn't anyone I can trust here in the city.
Maybe. What do you want?
I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alik'r, they are assassins in the employ of the Meadery Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution.
How am I supposed to get rid of them?
They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are.
Any suggestions?
I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust.
Why are the Alik'r after you?
I don't know for sure. I spoke out against the Meadery Dominion publicly. I suspect that's why these men were hired to hunt me down.
Okay, I mean, like, that's common to do in Hammerfell now. I mean, they won, so you can speak out against the Thalmor all you like, so that didn't happen. Why haven't you just gone to the guards for help?
You think I'd be in hiding if this was something I trusted town guards to handle? These men are ruthless, cunning, deceitful. They'll pay off whoever they can. I can't trust anyone here in Whiterun. Guards and Jarls can be bought. And the Alik'r are close. I'm running out of time, so I'm choosing to trust you.
Okay.
Find me the moment the Alik'r are taken care of.
Well, I mean, considering you just confided in a Thalmor soldier. I mean, technically not Thalmor. I'm a Dominion soldier. But... I I don't know. Even just for the chance. I don't know. I do need to spend some time just thinking about, like, what I'm gonna continue to do. Like, ugh. Let's not think about it while we're standing outside. Alright. Let's have a seat and think. So, I helped the Empire to stamp out the rebellion. So things are, you know, relatively more peaceful than they were here in Skyrim, which is fine. That sort of helps the Thalmor. Stabilizes things a little bit. Obviously, I don't really like the Thalmor, but they are the current government in my home. Is it really even my home anymore? Is Skyrim now my home? I know that the Thalmor were partly, at least partly, behind the Civil War. They wanted the Civil War to continue because it weakened both Skyrim and the Empire. It was basically weakening the Empire from within, and laying the groundwork. So now, even though, on the one hand, you know, we helped our quote-unquote allies by ensuring that the Imperium won in Skyrim, that also creates a more unified enemy that the Thalmor are not going to be all that happy with. So who did I really help? And who do I want to help going forward? If she's telling the truth, and those are agents of the Thalmor, then does that mean that they're trying to undermine things in Hammerfell and cause the same thing to happen there that hadn't happened in Skyrim? They've already broken away from the Empire. Let's not swirl around. Yeah, like right now, Erenwyn's not really sure which direction she's going to continue going. I mean, she's kind of intrigued by this. She is trying to. And she's kind of walking a line, right, between two sides, and she's getting kind of lost about what her actual purpose is. She's kind of, you know, she has no specific orders or anything to follow anymore. She's kind of feeling a little bit let down from the way that the Civil War ended. I mean, it's over, great. Things are kind of more peaceful. She's certainly happy about that. Doesn't help her homeland at all. So a barmaid at the Bannered Mare, apparently a fugitive noble from Hammerfell. She claims that she is on the run from assassins sent by rival houses in her homeland. Rival houses? So they were not sent by the Thalmor. She spoke out against the Thalmor, and rival houses but why would they send someone assassins after her for speaking out against the Thalmor that they already drove out of their homeland and signed a peace deal with? I'm thinking that she is actually working for the Thalmor, and these Alik'r are out to stop her from undermining Hammerfell's independence. So this is a different situation than what I just did for Skyrim. Skyrim is already part of the Empire, and I kind of helped the Empire remain stronger as an opponent to the Thalmor. Now, if I help the Alik'r, I will also be undermining the Thalmor. You know what? I think that's what we're gonna do. I mean, I've been trained to be an assassin, I can either inform the Alik'r or I can talk to the prisoner. I'm gonna go and inform the Alik'r. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. That's a lot of running. It's too bad we haven't actually been anywhere over here. I know it's kind of risky. I could just claim that I knew that they were Thalmor. I thought that they were Thalmor and Thalmor agents, and I was helping them out with stamp out resistance. Nobody's gonna know that I was involved though, so whatever. Oh, hello, random cat. Why did it decide to start running just then? I can't believe I gotta run all through the rain and miserable weather. Oh my god, I'm gonna cut all of this out for you guys. Alright, finally made it. I really do need to put a second point into... I mean, put a point into, dual casting for alteration, so I can move a little quicker. Okay. Hello.
Do you have news of our quarry?
I do. I've seen the woman you're looking for, at least I think so. She had pretty much admitted that...
You have? Where? Tell me now.
What do I get for telling you? She's in the Bannered Mare. She knows you're out here.
We cannot go after her. Not without drawing attention. You must bring her to us. Lead her to the Whiterun stables outside of the city. We will wait for you there.
Okay. Simple as that, eh? Fair enough.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort in River.
The sprinting animation. It's terrible.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Hello.
Any news of the Alik'r?
I was unable to defeat them all. They're coming after you.
What? How? I thought they weren't allowed within the city.
Well, they found a way in. We need to get you out of here.
But where will I go? I can't keep running forever.
Well, there's a horse waiting outside in the stables. I'll make sure you're safe.
After all this, I have to pick up and leave again? If you really think this is the only way, I trust you. Let's not waste any time. Until next time.
Although I do kind of feel bad about this. Bad about just lying to her. Lying my face off at her. Are you coming?
The finest
Yeah.
cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Pay no attention to the obviously Thalmor outfit. The fact that she trusts me kind of suggests that she is in fact working for the Thalmor. Oh, you want to run all the way around? Okay. And you're waiting for me. That's really, really nice.
We meet at last, my
Look.
dear lady.
What is this? What have you done?
Oh, come now. You didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did you? Your luck had to run out sometime. Now we'll take our friend here back to Hammerfell, where she will pay the price for her treason.
She won't be harmed.
Not on the way back. Once she gets there, it's not up to me to decide what's done with her. And as for you, I owe you a portion of the reward, don't I? Well, here you go. Spend it wisely, and if I may, don't allow yourself to be fooled by a pretty face. You're better than that.
Why are you after Sadie anyway?
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
I thought Hammerfell defeated the Thalmor. Everybody's lying. Okay, now I feel like crap. Okay, well. I guess we will go and deal with the situation over here. I think Erenwyn's becoming more lost as time goes on, just doing things because she can. Not necessarily because they line up with her particular vision for the future. I'm not sure.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
There's something wrong? I just came in for a drink, man.
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew reserved for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
Can I help you?
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
You can just pay me when the job's done, that's fine.
My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do I permanently clear the vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
You got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Yeah. Okay, this way? Aha. Oh. Well, we're probably going to want to be a little bit sneaky about this then, aren't we? Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. We've got some things over there. Let's do... Oh, just Shadowbolt should be fine. No, there's another one. It's coming for us. Or is it? Nope. Oh, it ran into... It ran into some trouble along the way. Okay, so they're coming from here. Really? The rats make... The rats made all of this, did they? Oh god. No good. Not quite as sneaky as I thought I was. Even when invisible. Okay. A rat definitely did not place that here. And now we got spiders too. Come and get it. Uh-oh. Oh dear. It's just you, eh? Here, how do you like that? Oh, nice. Oh, what was that? What just went to 40? Oh, destruction. Fantastic. Just need to gain a level now. Oh. Let's maybe be a little more careful about this, shall we? That seems like a... more like a trap for a human. What's all these barrels down here? Yeah. Okay. Okay, you guys. Let's go ahead. We might actually be able to just wipe them both out with one rune. Oh no, there's many more. Ooh. Okay. Quietly, quietly. Very quietly. Silence is golden. I think we just leveled up our hex rune by a fair bit. Who's this guy? Okay, so he was friendly with the skeevers? I think. Weird. Oh. I'm gonna try something. Let's do Shadow Bond. Oh, first of all, let's place a hex rune here. Alright, I'm gonna try a little bit of fancery things here. We're gonna do this, so now we're both... Did that work? Should both cause us to be invisible. And now if I do Figment of Pain... Oh, oh yeah. Okay, that didn't quite work as well as I had imagined. Ow! That, yeah. Okay, let's try that again. First of all, hex rune at her feet. Then Shadow Bond thing. And then the Figment of Pain. So he took damage from that, not much. Now I come over here and I stab him in the back. Several times. Oh wait, he's not actually dead. Okay, and one more Shadow Bolt. It was really tough. By poison? Yes. Grab that. Ooh, read that. Nice. Unlock. For 7 gold. That's all he managed to accumulate. Book of Bandits. Take that. Almost gonna take his thing, and we'll sell all of those, and let's read his journal. 10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. The children threw rocks and the women spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into Whiterun's prison. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence, used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Yes. Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Yes. Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common skeever? Probably only a psychopath would think of that. My days as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. Those egotistical braggarts couldn't compete with my abilities. Oh boy. Where they fell short, I'd constantly excel. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish in my contributions? No. My instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible, and the Archmage cast me into the streets like a common beggar. As my enemy grows complacent and weak, as they forget Amalin and his utter brilliance, I build my army. I use every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Sabjorn's unwitting assistance, my legion grows stronger every day. The irony that the same ingredients used to make his vile drink could be used to feed my offspring isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn, and when they experience the fury I've unleashed upon them, when my progeny are gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and groveling at my feet. But there will be no mercy, no quarter, no leniency, and I will laugh, and I will dance, and I will rejoice over their mangled, broken corpses. The time her recompenses arrive. 10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death. Well, I just saved a lot of people. Well, I saved them from having to kill some rats. Basically. Somehow I think he thought his mighty legion was a little bit, you know, a bit tougher, I guess. A bit more of a menace to society than it really is. Okay, put the stuff in there. Is there anybody in here, by the way? No. Sabjorn doesn't let anybody in. Oh, that do. Hello. $5 gold. No, can't put the thing back down, the lid back down, and oh. Requires a key. Does this require a key as well? No. It goes to the basement. Let me unlock that. Just in case I want to come back in here sometime. Interesting. Okay. Well, I worked my way. Oh, yes. No, that's fine.
Was something we discussed unclear?
The job is finished.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
What about my pay?
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
I did a job once for a guy just like that, and I waited. It took me 15 minutes to do the job and an hour to get paid.
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunting Brew Reserve.
And he was supposed to pay me cash right after the job was done.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
Well, interesting.
I don't think that could have gone any better.
Why did the camera zoom out and then back in? I need to get a look at Sabjorn's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
So, what are you gonna do with this place?
Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
Interesting. By the way, you never mentioned the lunatic living down in the tunnels.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
That's kind of beside the point. What you could do is pay me something now.
Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
I thought you were just implying that you were going to put a... whatever. Alright guys, thank you very much for joining me for this episode. I will spare you the searching through the things and stuff. And we need to go... Well, after we find out that, we got to go back and talk to Maven. But we're going to do some other things before that. So we'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.